Hey, beautiful ladies, how is everyone doing today? Totally random video here. It is your girl, Miss Mama Mia, your empowerment coach here. I wanted to hop on here really quick because I was inspired, and y'all know that's what I do. I hop on here just hoping that it might inspire or motivate you just a little bit. And as you always know, if you feel like this would inspire somebody else or motivate them, please go ahead and share this video with them as well. So I was in the car on my way home from the studio, just got finished working out. And I was listening, you know, I'm big on my audiobooks in the car, and you should be too, listening to my man Zig Ziglar, which is one of my #1 motivational speakers. And he was talking about his mentor and his coach. And I will tell you this, and I say this all the time. Successful people have mentors. They have coaches. They have someone that backs them up, believes in them, and helps them get to where it is that they're going. You might not see them, but trust me, they are there. And they talk about it all the time. I talk about my mentors all the time. That's actually what I'm going to touch on here, because I just know the power of belief, and you just need that to succeed in life. You need a mentor. You need someone that can show you the ropes and kind of guide you and get you to where it is that you need to go and believe in you. So what he was talking about is he was talking about his mentor, and he was talking about how he met his mentor. He didn't want to go to a training that they had going on because it was snowing, bad weather outside. He didn't have any heat in his car, but he decided to beast it out, commit to it, and follow through and get up and go to the training. That is where he met his mentor, Mr. Shoaff is what I believe his name is. And he said that is when his life changed completely. He said he's always had love around him. He didn't have like a bad, growing up and people just being hard on him and things. So he's always been loved. But he said he never had anybody like really believe in him and show him and tell him like, you can be a great one. You can be somebody. And he said that is where he met him. And that's what he told him. He told him, he was like, look, you're wasting your time here. And he's like, well, what do you mean? And that's when he gave him his motivational speech, told him how you can be a great one. You can be, a great salesman and just going on. And he was just talking about the power of belief. And I can absolutely relate to that. And that is why I do what it is that I do today as a coach, because I know the power of belief. I will tell you, ladies, when I was, like I always talk about my 20s, but even when I was younger, when I was kind of pre-teens, teens, I went to go stay with my grandmother because I was off the chain here, pre-teens, teens. And my mom was like, we're going to go send you to go stay with your grandma for a little bit. And when I was here, meaning in Florida, staying at home, I was making D's and F's in school. That is just what that's what I was making all the time, unless it was a subject that I liked. And that was usually like PE and art and history because I love that. But other than that, it was always D's and F's. And I did get, and I know she didn't mean it, my mom and my dad, but they would yell, like, most parents do. They yell at you, they're like, you got to study, you got to do this, and, get your grades up and, things like that. And I'm not saying that that's all they said. I'm sure that they told me, that I was smart and I could do it. But I will tell you that when I went to go stay with my grandmother, and my grandma she is a short 5-foot Hawaiian Chinese lady, did not play about education. Anybody who knows Miss Christine Anthony knows that she did not play about your education. But when I went there, and she's all about the mind, I talk about her all the time. She told me, I would never forget, she would yell at me and tell me, your grades are bad. You need to discipline your mind. And I would study and I would do it. And she would always tell me, you are one smart girl. You can do that. Like, she would really tell me, you smart. And she would tell me about other leaders and people I should look up to and things like that. And then when I would bring my grades home, I went from making D's and F's to straight A's and B's, and nothing changed but my mindset, and that I had somebody that was there that was like, you are smart, you can do this, you have got this. And that's the first time, the power of belief, that I can just remember somebody just really believing in me. And then I have my favorite Auntie Percy. I talk about her all the time. When I was going through my teenage years, my early 20s, and I was all over the place, not knowing what it was that I was doing, she always used to tell me, I believe in you. You are smart. It doesn't matter what anybody says. You keep going. You can do this. And that really stuck with me in my heart. And when she told me that, I just kept pushing through, just kept beasting out. Whatever it is I was going through, I knew that somebody believed in me and that I could do it. And then as an adult, I will tell you, my Aunt Jiggity Jane, love her to death, when I was doing my business, and I'm telling you, and as y'all know, I work with a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of ladies that following me, entrepreneurs, we are a special breed, my friends. We are. High five to us because we deserve that. But because we go through so many trials and tribulations as an entrepreneur, not all of them, but 8 out of 10 of us, we go through those ups and downs. And especially in the beginning, it's a lot of downs. And I mean, I remember, and this wasn't long ago. I started my business a little bit over 5 years ago, my studio. And I did not have food to eat. She owned the restaurant I was working at. She would tell me to come up there so I could have some food to eat. There would be times at my house, nobody knew this. My lights were off. My gas was off. I had to boil water to take a hot bath. I would go over to her house so I could watch TV and I could do my work on the computer or whatever it is that I needed to do. And I used to have to go home and use the light on my cell phone at home to look around and do whatever it was that I had to do for the night, and then go to bed and then wake up the next morning and go to work. And people didn't know this. They didn't know these things. They would see me and I'm out motivating and telling people how they got this and they could do it and keep going and all of that. But on the inside, I was going to her crying and, oh, I just can't make it. And but she would tell me how much she believed in me and how I could do it. And that is just the power of belief. And here I am now 6 years later with a new business. And what a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence. Let me rephrase. I don't think it's a coincidence that is why I am a coach now. That is why I'm a motivational speaker. That is why I do these videos, because I'm telling you, girls, whether you find it from me, ladies, women, whether you find it from me or somebody else, you need to surround yourself with people that are positive and believe in you, because I know the power of belief. Because you need somebody to believe in you, as you see in my videos, even when you don't believe in yourself, because those women believed in me when I didn't believe that in myself, or I could keep going, and I don't know where I would be without them. And that's it. This video is actually 7 minutes. I was going to try to keep it to 5, but y'all know how I ramble, especially when I get all passionate about it. But that is my thing, is just like I said, whether it's with me or somebody else, get you a mentor, get you a coach. I'm telling you, they will help you succeed, get to your goals, and start believing in yourself is a huge thing. Not only will they believe in you, but they will be there for you until you believe in yourself. And that's it. And I am done. And as you always know, I'm here to help you out. If you want to set up that free clarity session, just let me know. And y'all know, just like I tell you, beautiful ladies, if you do not believe in yourself, or you're going through some hard times and you're like, why do I keep doing this? Why don't I just go back to getting a 9-to-5 job? Why am I trying to start this business and make it work? But you know on the inside, it's what you're supposed to be doing. Keep going, my good friends. I saw this quote: if you're going through hell, keep walking, because you will come out on the other side. And that's it. And I believe in you. Even if you're at a point where you're not quite believing in yourself, girlfriends, no worries. Your girl Mama Mia believes in you. And sometimes you have to believe in the belief that others have in you before your own belief kicks in. Go out there. Have a beautiful day. You got this. Peace.